Welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
I am Manny.
My name's Sebastian. The speakers are on, by the way.
Are they?
You got to hit the button.
Oh, there it is.
There you
There you
go.
go. Before we start getting the whistle. All right.
Hit the whistle.
So
Remember that shit, dude?
Stop it. Okay.
ain't nobody in here gonna drop it, man. You relax. So
That's old school.
I had to kind of check myself today at work, man. Like we're sitting there and today was hella busy.
Yeah,
like it was just back to back to back to back.
Yep.
And sometimes, when you get like that, you get so you're so used to your job, you know what you need, you know what your answers are, and then people come in and ask you a question, and your immediate response is,
That's either
Dude.
that or that's fucking stupid. Like,
Yeah.
This fucking
exactly.
guy.
like I want to poke you in the fucking eye, like bam.
I know, right, dude?
You get it now, dummy? And so I had to check myself because I was really feeling that, and I was like,
Te entiendes, estúpido?
yeah. Miras la puerta donde entrastes, púchale el otro lado, y salte. So yeah, I just gotta kind of check myself I didn't want because customer service,
That's what
word of mouth.
That's what we're in.
Right? It's king, right?
Yep.
So I had to check my shit today, man. It's just too it's too easy to get involved into that shit show to be an asshole to somebody, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, dude.
honestly, it kind of makes me feel better sometimes after I am just a
Right?
prick to at least one of them.
Yeah,
a day, you know what I
dude.
mean?
You get one.
No, we
and
got a lot.
like you can get you get one to fire back at.
oh,
and
okay,
it's
okay, I get you. Oh, yeah. You
But
gotta,
I'm-
dude. You gotta.
I'm not kidding. Today this lady came in and she was old as shit, right? She walked in and dust is coming off of her as she waddles in, right?
Oh, shit.
So she sits down to eat, right? And she's got this salad, and we're doing all of them in to-go containers now.
Yeah.
Just even if you're eating in.
Yeah.
So she's got this container of salad, and she sits down to eat, and she's like, "I'm missing my cream cheese." I was like, "You got a salad?" She's like, "Oh no, I have bagels." So I was like, "Okay, did you get a tub or did you get individual ones?" She's like, "I got 6 individual ones." So you could have bought a tub for cheaper. Like, so I bring her all her cream cheeses because she's being ridiculous.
Well, who was the
Whatever.
asshole at the counter that didn't say, "Oh, well, you know what? We'll just sell you a tub because that's cheaper."
Some people don't think like that.
Yeah.
So
That's my boy.
yeah. So she says that, and I'm like, whatever. So I grab it, and then she's just being real fucking needy,
Yeah.
right? So I walk away, and I'm doing something, and she, excuse me, like I can see her frail little old lady hand come out,
Okay.
like in the zombie
But
movies.
she only got it up to her shoulder.
Yeah, like in the zombie movies when the hand reaches up through the dirt in the cemetery. That's what it looks
Oh,
like.
that's what. Oh, shit.
Honey,
Yeah.
what's your name?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna call you Albert.
She said, "Can I get Can I get some
dear.
water?" So I was like, "Fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna go get her water." I grabbed her a glass of water and brought it back. And then I'm doing something else. And then she's about to leave,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Can you close my salad? I'm too weak." And she's like shaking her hands. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll close. So I close it, and she's like, "I'm sorry. I don't mean to." And she paused, like she was thinking, "I don't mean to be such a bitch." And I just laughed.
shit.
I didn't.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't respond. I just laughed, closed her salad, and fucking gave it to her.
Hey, that makes my day. When you get those good customers,
Yeah.
dude, they're funny. They make your day.
When they realize they're
wasn't-
being a pain in the ass
Yeah.
without trying to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At first, she wasn't trying to be funny. It was just funny because, you're that old and you can't do shit on your own, and yet you decide to go out on your own. She drove, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Smokes.
I was a little afraid.
That's another different topic for me, dude. Because I feel like if you're that old, you can't drive. You shouldn't be on the roads, dude. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe now's not the time to say it, but I believe in euthanize the old.
Which is funny because it starts with youth.
Yeah, I mean, once you hit a certain age
Yeah.
and you can't do shit for yourself anymore,
Yeah, get off the roads.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
get off the earth. Go on, kill it.
Get in the earth.
No,
6
yeah.
feet in.
But you know what, dude? Since we are in customer service, I have to check myself too sometimes, dude. Because there's times when there's this couple that came into work. This was a while back, maybe like 7-8 months ago or something like that. And our other coworker was there with me. And this lady came in and they were asking me for whatever. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. And then she's all like, can I ask you something? I'm like, yeah. She goes, are you upset at us or something? And I'm all like, no, why? She goes, well, you're treating us pretty bad. And I'm like, I am? And she's like, yeah, we're just here trying to get service and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you know what, dude? You're right. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm like, and I told her, I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm absolutely sorry about that. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with you, you know? And I totally switched my demeanor at that point because I was like, dude, sometimes people, yeah, she was telling me like, yeah, you know, because, you know, we're here just to, you know, asking questions and kind of like what I told you about the gun stuff, you know, because that guy was just being a douche. And I was like, dude, there's times when certain people don't deserve that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think there's certain people that bring it out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And really, I think that was further back. I mean, that was when we were doing the Palooza show.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
I mean?
we were there 24/7, dude.
I mean, we were working 6 days a week, you know, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, back to back to back. You know what I mean?
Remember,
for weeks on end.
There was days where there was weeks where, you know how they're split, you know?
Yeah.
So there was times when they gave us straight 1 week, and then they began the second week, and they gave us like three or 4 days together.
Right.
You know? And that was like 9-10 days straight.
Right.
And I was like, holy shit, dude, I'm burnt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get burnt, dude.
Well, now I work 2 days, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Tomorrow, I just got to make it tomorrow, dude. I get a day off. Like, fuck, bro.
And the hours are like cut too and shit. You know?
Dude, like, come on, man.
Shit, dude.
But there's a lot of, like, places where I can't take that shit is, like, fast food joints.
Yeah.
It's like, look, you little fucker.
Yeah.
You got that job because that's where you deserve to be because you're fucking 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. That's just where you got to start.
Yeah. We all started.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part.
Fucking make your money and shut up.
Yeah.
Take my order. Put away the attitude and let's get it done.
And it's easy.
You know what I mean?
I started off as dishwasher at Upper Crust Pizza, dude. And holy shit, I came out of there soaked. And it was a shitty job, but I'll tell you what, I had a fucking blast.
Well, I used to. Well, I've told you, I've dug ditches for a plumber. I've cleaned the fucking whatever they are at the car washes.
Oh, yeah,
there was a little restaurant
gutters.
down here.
Yeah.
Now it's called Mondo's, I think, but there used to be a restaurant right there, and I used to wash dishes there. I did it for a night or two. Yeah. And I was like, fuck that. I'm no dishwasher, dude. It would come back and like the mashed potatoes would still be on there. And that's when you could smoke inside, right?
Oh,
so
no,
they would put their fucking cigarette out in there. You know, and you got to try to wash it and the fucking wet potatoes get on your hands.
Yeah, dude, it was nasty.
You're telling
dude.
me
Yeah.
I'm the one with the worst gag reflex. It doesn't even have to be in my mouth.
Yeah,
I just have to
shit,
smell
dude.
it. And it.
yeah, it's terrible, dude.
Yeah, I did that for like about a year, dude.
Washing dishes?
Yeah, dude. And then I went to busser and then food prep. And then I went to cashier.
And soon you'll be doing fries.
Yeah.
I remember that
That's
shit. That shit was
clearly
fucking
a reference.
hilarious.
That
shit was
I don't
funny.
understand.
A movie
That's
called
from
Coming to America.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is now that you bring up Eddie Murphy.
You brought him up.
I was talking to myself, bitch. Stop interrupting me. No. You know what's
Wow.
funny is like they give all these dudes shit for doing blackface, right?
Yeah.
But Eddie Murphy,
Yeah, he did that shit.
he did whiteface, right? He came out as a Jewish dude, and then in that movie he's done it in both the movies, right? Cause
Oh, yeah, you're right.
right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now they're talking about making another one. I'm sure that old man will make a scene in that movie.
Yeah.
And Eddie Murphy did it again as a Chinese man in when he was married to the fat lady. Norbert.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he did that, right?
Yeah.
And then you had the two youngest, most famous Wayans
White
brothers
chicks.
come out as white chicks.
Oh, no shit.
And they play, and nobody's calling them out on that.
I think it's there is a double standard when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, you know, I don't know, dude. That's why I don't get into those type of situations with people when they start telling me that stuff, because then I'm just like, well, I don't know, dude. It's like,
I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers or start no
no,
shit.
It really sounds like it.
but I understand what you're saying. You know
Right?
what I mean?
It's like, you know, like when white comedians can't go up and make fun of Mexican or black
Or
people
black
because
people.
you can't because you're white.
Yeah.
But black people and Mexicans go up there and fuck some white people up.
Oh yeah.
See, the shit thing is white people laugh at it.
Right.
That's
It-
why.
it rolls off their shoulder.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, because I seen some. I can't pinpoint which comedians they were, but you know, some black comedians, and they were like, "Oh, cracker this and cracker that," and blah 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 blah. And I'm all like, "Okay, like, why is that funny? Like, okay, I understand it's comedy and everything, but you can't say the N word if you're white and you're making jokes. Because what happened to that one guy from
We don't
Seinfeld?
call each other crackers all day.
Who?
White folks.
Oh yeah.
Nobody.
No.
Nobody what's up, cracker? Like,
Oh,
We
yeah,
don't
I
do
know
that.
what you
Hey, what's
mean.
happening, fellow honky?
yeah, what's up, what's up, my honky? We don't do that.
Yeah. And who was that? The comedian from Seinfeld. He got he.
Why would you bring up that goddamn name?
Why?
Why?
You're right, mine.
I'm gonna stab you,
Oh
man.
shit, dude!
What
That
is
guy with
that
the
guy?
fucking hair.
You mean Kramer?
Kramer, yeah, Kramer. He said he did a comedy stand up and he said
Oh
the
yeah,
N-word,
he went
and they
off.
fucking went off on him.
He
dude.
hasn't, he hasn't been able to do anything since then.
Since then, yeah, dude. And he didn't say like
Well,
like,
but he
you
didn't
know,
say A.
He didn't say it
was
with a
using
soft
ER.
A.
Yeah, he was using ER.
The
He
ER?
went hard. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he went out the deep end when he did that shit. And I'm not saying that white people should be able to say the N word or, you know what I mean. I'm just saying that why is that double standard there? I don't know.
And the other thing too, Mingo, is that you like okay, and everything that's going on, and I think it's a good topic because I'm thinking like when we have a problem or something, or if a black person has a problem with me, they start calling me like, hey, what's up, my N word? You know what I mean? I'm just like, but don't call me that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that to me that's offensive. You know what I
I
mean?
see it as a sign of respect when I get called that.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like I'm close enough.
Like you joined the club.
Yeah, I'm close.
Really?
I would never say it. I have this black
Yeah, I
friend
can't say that. There's no word.
who calls me that. I would never say it to him unless he said, "You get one." Then I would because
Because he
it's-
let you get it
It's
with
a
it?
it's a one admission ticket.
Right.
Yeah.
When I worked in Hayward, okay,
Yeah.
which is just outside of Oakland,
Yeah.
there was this lady, and I remember the fucking day it happened.
Yeah.
She came in, where my motherfucking Mingo at? Where Mango at? And she come up to the corner, and they're like, hey, you can't be cursing. Mango don't mind. That's my nigga right there. He don't care, right? Right, we good, right?
Oh shit.
We niggas, right? I was like, hell yeah, we good.
Oh,
You know what I
shit,
mean? Like,
yeah.
what do you, at that point, you're in. What do you say? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But you know what's funny is that even if she said that to you, I wouldn't feel comfortable saying it back. Oh, like
Yeah.
what's up, my? You know, there's no way I don't feel comfortable saying
I
it.
think there's times where, like, you're in a group of people that are really like your friends, and they understand that when you say that word to them in that group, that it's not a derogatory word. There's nothing attached to it that's derogatory. It's a sign of almost respect,
Term of
of
endearment.
brotherhood. You know what I
like
mean?
saying, "What's up, homie?"
Right.
Yeah.
And
Essay.
and I think that when an African American says it or a black person says it to you, like they're like, hey, yeah, we cool, you know, you're good, you know what I mean? And if they allow you to use it around them, then you know the thing is that if they put power behind the word, then you can't use it.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean by that?
Because then it's a statement.
Right.
Just like in UK, where they, oh, you fucking cunt, oh, you fucking cunt. You know, they say cunt like with a like. Here in America, they use it very strong, like, oh, you're a fucking cunt, and that sounds very mean and derogatory. You know what I mean?
No, I think they say it the same way as they do here.
Yeah?
It's just the accent that throws it off.
Well, so-
But they don't. To them, the derogatory sense of cunt is not there. It's
yeah,
just like
it's a word that they just use.
it's like
you know,
asshole to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how they use it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, he likes that word.
You like that word, dude?
It's my favorite word. That and moist, which together is hilarious.
Oh shit! They go hand in hand.
I
they
just
do.
I just irritated a lot of people saying that word. By the way,
shit. Dude.
I like the word humid and cunt together.
Ooh.
that's a little more of a gross mixture, but
Moist. I
Well,
like
that's because
that
it's
word.
been moist most of the day, and now it's starting to dry out, so it's a little humid.
humid. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
And we live in the desert; it's going to be humid most of the
Yeah.
time because it's in a pit.
yeah, it's the arm. It's the armpit.
It's in a.
It's the leg pit.
You got two lips touching, and surrounded by meat sandwiches that are your ham-hock legs. That's gonna be hot all day.
It's like
You know what's funny?
It's
is-
like a roast beef sandwich that's like
yeah, that's
that you
exactly what
put
I was
in-
gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like a vagina salt rub
Oh,
from all the sweat and all the.
why
Why
does
not
it
a
feel?
salt lick?
Why does it feel so good
Well,
though?
if you get the right one and she lets
See?
you, yeah.
See?
Why does it feel so what?
I like. Why does it feel so good though? You know.
Man, it's like I had one that tastes like roast beef once.
I enjoy sodium.
Oh shit, dude! Get some sugar walls.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
all right, that was pretty nasty.
Well, that took a turn.
Yeah, right.
Down
We're
the
talking about
alley.
customer service. We're talking about sweet walls.
No,
Holy
you're
shit.
talking about sweet walls.
Yeah.
We're talking
That's
about
what I
salty
call them.
walls.
Yeah,
Salty walls. Well, they could be both, Amigo. Salty and sweet.
Okay.
Asian, sweet and sour. Hello.
Oh, shit. Sweet and salty, Amigo. Oh, shit. No,
it's not
sweet and sour.
It's not kung pao, it's cunt pao.
Wow.
Oh,
Pao.
shit. Nice,
Oh, my
dude.
God.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy shit.
How the fuck did we get here?
I don't know. It seems like right about this time is where we always end up on a subject like this.
Right, dude? We always end up at the
15
same
fucking
topic,
minutes in,
dude.
and it all went to shit. And then we all laugh and we realize where we went, and then we dial it back and keep on going.
Shit, dude, that's hilarious. That's funny how we always end up in that shit.
I got to tell you, though, we're talking about customer service.
Yeah.
And one of the best customer service experiences I ever had was buying a car.
Oh.
And I bought the son of a bitch over the phone.
Oh,
And we were living in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And I had just gotten a job in Phoenix. And I called the dude that I was doing radio with at the time that got me the job to go out there with him. I was like, hey, dude, I need to buy a car. I said, I want to, just drive into the lot when I get there and pick up a car. Can we make that happen?
Yeah.
I said, fuck yeah. He said, give me a little bit. So the sales rep that was working with the company called me. Said, hey, here's a phone number. Ask for this person. He's the owner and the GM. And he's going to take care of you. All right, cool.
Nice.
So I called him. I said, hey, this is the car that I'm looking at. This is about where I want to be with the payment. This is what I have to trade in. I said, I'll make sure that it's all cleaned out and ready to go. That way I can just drive in, take my bags out of that, and put it in the new car.
Yeah.
He said, okay, yeah, you just get here. You'll just have to sign. I'll get everything ready for you. It'll all be good to go.
Shit.
I said, cool. I'll be there. I'm going to leave here about this time. Takes about 5 hours. I'll be there about this time, or 9 hours because it was from there. All right, cool.
That's pretty far.
So shit, dude. I drove from here. That's when we had that blue Ford van. Remember? I don't know if you remember it. We had this piece of shit Windstar fucking Ford van.
Minivan?
My old lady wanted a fucking van. Said, all right, we'll get a van. And I was working I was doing a remote at a car dealership, and they had that Ford van cheap. I said, all right. So I worked it out, right?
Yeah.
And I got it really cheap, and I got it for mentions. So we were cool, right?
Yeah.
So I drive that fucking van out there. I'm an hour out, and I call the guy and said, hey, I'm about an hour out. I'll be there. I'm going to stop there first. All right, cool. Drove the van in.
Yeah.
He said, this is the car. Do you like it? I said, yeah, it's perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
He said, great. Sign here, sign there. Sign the pink slip to this, the blup, blup, blup. And here you go. Here are your keys.
That easy, huh?
Gas tank's full. Go ahead.
Holy shit.
Fuck, drove right the fuck off the lot with a brand new car.
What was it?
It was a little Hyundai Santa Fe. The little small SUV.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. I mean, it was for their mom.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a decent car, dude.
Yeah.
Like it
Better
lasted.
than that minivan, huh?
Oh, fuck, dude. I hated that fucking minivan.
Shit, dude. Better than that minivan,
I hated
dude.
that fucking minivan.
Yeah?
But my ex-wife used to get mad because I would come, like, I scored a deal with a company in Bakersfield that was doing stereos, and they put in a DVD player for the kids for the back, like they could watch that and wireless headphones and shit while we're driving and shit wherever, you know what I mean? And we could still listen to the radio off the radio in the front.
Yeah.
And you're so lucky. I don't know why blah blah blah. You always come up on shit and blah. But her thing was, you always come up, but it always ends up costing us more money and blah blah. So this fucking van's gonna cost us more money. It's a piece of shit.
What was it? A Ford Windstar, you said?
Yeah, Ford Windstar. Dude, we were driving out of town. We were going from Bakersfield out to the coast, right?
Yeah.
Out to Morro Bay.
Yeah.
And we got to Lost Hills? Is that what it's called? No, Lost Hills. Yeah. Anyways, this little city right off the freeway, dude. We were probably about 20 minutes off the 99 going west.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I couldn't fucking steer it. The fucking the steering went bad on it.
Yeah.
All that shit underneath. I don't remember what it's called now, but all that shit went bad, dude. Then I had to have a friend of mine that I knew from Bakersfield. He came out and towed it back.
God damn.
And towed it to the place.
Yeah.
Where I had it fixed. I told the guy, hey, just call me. Let me know what it's going to cost me. I gotta get going. We're supposed to be on vacation out of town. I'm just going to go pack up my my car.
Yeah.
So I had a 94 Chevy Impala. Or no,
shit.
not Impala, a Caprice.
Oh, nice.
So we loaded that shit up and went in that, dude. Called it Big Red. Bad.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cars, dude.
Was comfy?
Huh?
Comfy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I took out it had a bench seat in the front.
Yeah.
And I took out the bench seats and I put in 2 captain seats out of a Mercury.
Oh, Mercury Marquis? Or the Starship Enterprise? He said 2 captain seats.
Yeah, right? Captain's log.
Yeah. So that's all I thought of was Star Trek.
49. Yeah.
Shit.
I don't remember what kind
My
of car it was.
Tourette's
But it
came
was
out,
an
nigga.
Oldsmobile that I pulled them out of. It was an Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile. Oh, shit,
Yeah.
okay.
And because they bolted right in, because they're both, it was a GM vehicle.
Yeah.
So bolted right in, plugged right in. The fucking power seats still worked.
Oh,
It
shit.
was gray leather on the inside. Good.
Nice,
I'm
dude.
good.
I gotta look at that car. What'd you say it was? It
A
was
94 Chevy Caprice. It's on my Facebook. I'll show you in a bit.
Oh, nice.
And I peeled off the leather off of the seats in the back because those wouldn't transfer.
Yeah.
But I peeled the leather off and wrapped it around the seats that were in the Caprice.
Oh, shit.
It was a little wrinkly, but it didn't look too bad.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, you know,
Fuck
you know,
yeah,
make
dude.
it work, right?
We're Mexican, not Mexicans.
Exactly. But that was probably one of the best customer service things that I ever had to deal with.
No, well, that's like, what do you call it? A cut and paste, dude. You just grabbed it, cut it. You went in there, and you grabbed it, and you're done.
Yep. Perfect.
I had fucking the worst car experience. Well, actually, I've had 2, but the last one when I went to Kia over there in Palm Springs.
Wait a
dude,
minute. You're not going to talk bad about Kia, are you?
I know, right away, dude. We don't want to fucking lose our fucking sponsorship.
So hold on. Kia, he's going to say what he's going to say. That's Manny.
And I'm being
This is Mingo. So if he says anything bad, we're going to give you the opportunity
To
to
make
make
it
it
better.
right with me. Go ahead, Manny.
Wow.
So my sister's looking for a car, right? So we all decided to go and we went in my brother's truck and we went to different places. We test drove a few cars, you know, Subaru, Toyota, and then we went to the Ford place, and then we went to, I know you don't like Ford, but luckily they didn't have the Ranger that we wanted, so it's okay. And then we went to Kia. And all the other places, they were cool. They're like, hey, you want the keys? They gave us the keys to a couple of cars. We test drove the vehicles, you know, like normal. So we went to Kia, and you know, I was looking because I told my sister like of the car that you wanted, which is the Telluride, which is it's a nice car.
Why are
dude.
you telling her about this?
Because it's a nice
on,
car,
man.
dude. It's a nice ride, dude. It's pretty badass. And they only had one there, and it was pretty legit. It was a black on black. It was pretty nice. And we got off the car and we were looking at it, and this young guy comes out, and my brothers were like, "Oh, dude, we want to test drive this car. You know, it's a nice car." And my brother was telling me about it, and my sister wants to buy it. You know, like we want to look at it. We're ready to buy. And the guy's all, "Oh no, man, you can't test drive that car." And we're like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, you know, right now if you want to test drive that car, you gotta apply for it first to see if you can pre-qualify for it. And if you do pre-qualify for it, then you can test drive the car." And I've never heard of such shit in my life, dude.
So they won't let you test drive it unless you can.
Prove that you can
Yeah,
buy
right.
it.
Wow.
You know? And I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is that, dude? You know what I mean? We've test drove Teslas. The guy's like, yeah, take the keys. The Subarus. The Tesla was like $100,000 freaking truck. You know what I mean? And this car's like 50 G's. And this guy's telling me we have to apply for it before we can even test
Hold on.
drive the car.
You're telling me you ain't never heard of that shit?
I've
How about when you go- What about when you take a girl out to dinner? She be like, "Hey, well, I want a glass of wine, and I want the big steak, and I want."
Wait.
She's checking how deep your pockets are. She's checking it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Before she gets you the what? The moist cunt.
Oh Jesus!
Your moist dessert.
Hey, but the odds are better when I take that chance, dude. This was fucked up. You know what I mean? Have you ever
Yeah,
heard of anything?
at least the girl doesn't hurt your FICO score right off the bat, right?
She can.
Well, she
Yeah.
can. That's true. She can.
Fuck up your paycheck if you ain't
Fuck yeah,
careful. You know
dude.
what I'm saying?
No, dude, I've never heard of such a thing, dude. And I was pissed, dude. And the guy was. See, the thing is that okay, I understand if it's policy or whatever. The owner of the company or like the dealership said, hey, you know, because the guy was saying like this car is actually the hottest selling car right now in America. Like I think he said there's only like 3 or 4 in the country that are still left. And he goes, and this is one of them. And people come from like Arizona to test drive this car, just to test drive it. They're not serious buyers. And he goes, and he was telling us all this bullshit. And my brother and my sister, because I felt bad for my sister because, she wants to buy a car. And if she would have liked it, dude, she probably would have bought it. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, but this
Marcy,
is
don't buy it. That car's not for you.
Yeah.
Jesse, you go get your Ranger, Jesse. That's a good car for you. Ford, probably one of the best makers of vehicles out there. You go get you a Ford
dude.
Ranger.
Holy shit, dude. No, but the way that guy came at us, there's the way to approach things, dude. You know what I mean? And like I said, we're in customer service. There's times when I have to check myself too, and blah, blah, blah. But we were trying to talk to the guy, and he looked young, dude. He was maybe about 20, 21, 22. And my brother was telling him, blah, blah, talking to him. He goes, and the guy's all like, well, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you guys. So, that's just the way it is. And I'm like, this little cocky motherfucker, dude. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, all right, cool, dude. You want to make the sell. We might want to buy the car. Depends on how we like the car, whatever.
Right.
You sell us the fucking car, dude. You know what I mean? Like, say, hey, look, I know my manager said this and this and that, but hey, look, let me go back inside. Let me see what I can do. Pull some strings. If you guys really like it, if you guys are serious about it, I get you the keys. Maybe you can take it for a test ride.
Hey, how serious are you? What's your down payment? What is it that you guys are looking to do?
Sell me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let's find that information out first, and then let me go talk to my, hey, you know what? My boss doesn't want to let people test drive it, nomás de Okies. Yeah. So, what kind of down payment do you have?
Yeah.
What's your credit score look like? Do you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That at that point I'd be like, oh, I get it.
Right.
But right away, right off the bat, oh, you can't test drive it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to check your credit. And I was like, holy fuck, dude.
And I'm not going to sit here and argue with me that I'd walk out. Like, I'll go buy it somewhere else then.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I would have
walked out.
I would have pulled a Karen. Right then and there.
What's a Karen?
You don't know what a Karen is?
No.
Oh, Christ.
That's a white lady that'll go in anywhere and say, let me speak to your manager.
Oh, is that what that is?
Okay, I would have walked right in.
You've never heard of that?
No, I've never heard of that.
Wow.
But what would you have said? What would you have told him?
Can I speak to your manager?
Yeah.
No, but what would you have told the manager?
Exactly what we were talking about.
Your salesman's a cocksucker?
You're in the business of selling fucking cars, right? Like, that's what you want to do, right? Yeah. So in order to sell them, I have to drive it, right? So why don't you go give me the keys so I can go test drive the vehicle that I'm interested in, so that if I like the way it drives, we can go ahead and complete this deal.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, I'm willing to walk, and I'm going to tell anybody and everybody that's willing to listen that this is the way you treat people.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I was there. And I told my brother I wanted to go in there, but he's like, "No, dude, let's just go. Let's just get out of here." And I was like,
yeah, your brother doesn't seem like the confrontational type.
He was just
I'm not confrontational either, but what's right is
you
right. I am?
Right away, dude. Like, yeah, you are.
When have I ever done that?
You said I would pull a Karen.
Yeah.
That's all the information I need from you.
Oh, shit, dude.
Hey, but no, seriously, Kia, if you want to make it right, you want to, you know what I mean? You want to come on and you want to
make it right, dude.
Yeah, you want to come on the podcast and talk about how things should be at your dealership. Be more than happy to have you on. If you want to go on the radio show and talk about it, be more than happy to have you on and talk about that situation.
Yeah.
And then let's cut a deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're ready to buy. I mean, seriously. And I actually had extra cash, and I told my sister, if you guys need an extra down payment, I'll cover you guys. It's no problem. And she's like, all right, cool. And I told the kid right when we walked out, I'm like, you guys lost the deal. Like, I'm serious. Like, I was ready to buy. You know what I mean? And he's like, she's like, whatever. He didn't give a shit. I'm like, all right, cool, dude. Fucking cocky little shit.
Well, maybe there's some dealerships that don't pay their people incentives like that.
Yeah.
They don't pay them on commission. There's some that just outright. Like, who is it that does the no haggle? Lexus is like that, right?
I have no. Why are you asking me?
Lexus, they what?
Lexus has a no haggle policy. The price is the fucking price.
Oh yeah, you can't go in there and ask them for a lower price.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't haggle shit.
Yeah. Lexus was another experience for me too, dude. Right here, I don't know why the ones in Cat City, like, there's two sides. There's the Honda, Toyota, the Jeep and Chrysler dealerships, like on this side. They're all right here. There are three of them.
Yeah.
And the ones that are on the opposite side, they're fucking dicks.
Yeah.
You know, Kia, Lexus, and
Toyota?
no, and that's it. As Kia and Lexus, that's all the big ones on this side. Because over here on this side, on the right side, there's
Nissan,
Chrysler, Jeep, Toyota, and Honda.
Toyota's right in front of, what do you call it? Right in front of
Jessup Auto Plaza.
Right in front of Kia. Or
Yeah,
Lexus.
yeah, it's across the street from each other. Yeah. Dude, I went to go look at dude, that's what I hate, dude. You know, I went to go look at this was years ago. It was like maybe 7-8 years ago. And right when I finished paying off my Infinity, the black one,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to look at this Lexus. I want to see if maybe I can do a transition. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I went to the Lexus in Cat City. And same fucking experience. This guy with the ponytail, you know, he had like a little bald spot on the top of his head, but he had a ponytail, like
Oh,
gray.
that's the guy you never go
Oh,
to that
yeah.
guy, dude.
I walked in, and right away he sized me up. Probably look at me like, you know, because I always wear T-shirts and jeans, so I don't fucking have to sit there and be fancy, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you can tell right away, he like sized me up and shit. And I pulled up in my Infiniti. I didn't even park it in front because I parked it on the side of the dealership, so maybe he didn't see me in the car, but I didn't give a shit. I walked in there, and I was looking at the cars, and he's all like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? And he's all like, you looking for something? And I was like, well, yeah, I'm looking at these cars. He goes, oh, okay. Well, this one's $50,000. Like that, like a fucking dick. And I'm all like, and? You know what I mean? Like, the
Right.
fuck? Like, you're trying to tell me that I can't afford this fucking car? But right away, I felt his vibe, and I was like, oh, fuck this, dude. You know what I mean? I walked out quick, dude. I was like, man, I'm not fucking going to buy a car from here, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. It's that's the kind of shit that pisses me off, dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That shit pisses me off.
Dude, I tripped out with, like, when I first came back down here, and before I bought the Escalade, I was calling around and said, hey, well, I had gone to the Toyota dealership or the Ford dealership down off of I-10 because they had a full-size Chevy, a 4x4 that was lifted already for sale.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit more than the cash I wanted to drop.
Yeah.
But shit, I had cash, bro. I had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a good 10 racks with me to go in and buy a car cash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'd be able to cover the taxes if I needed to. I had the extra cash.
Yeah.
But I walked in there and they were like, yeah, no, we don't. Cash doesn't mean anything.
Really?
Yeah, what do you mean cash doesn't mean anything?
You did. You probably could walk in there with 10 G's.
Cash
Like, yeah,
is
whatever.
fucking king.
Cash
That's-
is king, dude.
I never understood that.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't want to move on anything, dude.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with people, dude? Their
Elitist
cars are
motherfuckers.
sitting there, dude.
Well,
You know?
and here's the stupid part. When you go to buy a car,
Yeah.
their whole like, if you're gonna finance it, they want you to drop as much as you can on the down payment because that cash stays with them,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then whatever you want to do after that, you want to lease it, you want to finance it, they get a kickback off the finance, but that money that you put down as a cash down payment stays with them,
That's why they're always asking you for more.
right? So
Yeah.
what? Hey, do you have another 500?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you can put down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my foot down here in a minute.
I'll put my foot down in your ass.
Yeah.
In your fucking throat, bitch.
When I went to go buy the Nissan, I had a stereo on the truck, and I had done everything, I was just getting ready to sign, and I told the guy, I said, well, let me grab my keys so I can go back to the house and take the stereo out of the truck. Oh, you can't do that. What do you mean? Yeah, you can't do that. Once you, well, then give me my keys back. I'm leaving.
Are you serious,
Fuck
dude?
yeah, dude. So I'm not gonna play your games. I haven't signed shit for that car yet.
Yeah.
I said, so either let me leave so that I can go and take the stereo out of that car, or give me my keys back because I'm out.
Yeah.
Why don't you go tell your manager that shit?
Yeah.
So the
What do
manager came back. He said, you just want to go pull the stereo out of that thing? I said, yeah. I said, I'll be back in an hour, dude. He said, go ahead. We'll have it all cleaned up and polished for you.
Yeah.
Apologize. Thank you. Motherfucking keys back.
That's the right thing to do.
But right? Like,
Yeah.
Like, that dude probably walked in the office to get the manager, like, hey, this dude wants to go get it. Like, he's going to walk out from the... Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
That's got to be the question that the manager is asking these salesmen, that they're in the middle of a deal. And what are we looking at? You're stressing me out. Like, what has to go through your head as a salesman that's like, I could possibly fuck this sale up right now.
right.
And I'd be okay with it. Like, what?
Yeah.
Because their goal is to sell as many cars as they can in a month. They have to make, like, they get a certain amount of money, right?
Yeah.
Like, your draw is $2,000,
Yeah.
but you're supposed to make more than that. If you only make your draw for 2 or 3 months, they fire you.
Yeah,
So
they
the
do.
goal is to make more than the $2,000,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the only way you do that is by selling fucking cars,
Yeah. Yeah. Especially now. Nothing's moving.
right?
Yeah.
So you would think, especially things aren't moving, you would think that they would be like, hey, let's get this thing gone.
Yeah. It's just sitting there. Wouldn't you want to sell it? You know what I mean, dude?
How
It's just
stupid
sitting there.
is that?
Oh yeah, dude. They should be giving out fucking cars right now, dude. I mean, not literally, but I'm saying like they should be praising
over
people
backwards.
Yeah.
To
Hey,
make-
the customers, dude. Let's go fucking pull the red carpet out for these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy how they do that shit.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I tell my sister all the time, like, going into buying a car is an emotional roller coaster, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it is. It is.
You have to be willing to walk away.
Yeah.
In any deal, anytime you sit down and you try to negotiate a deal, you have to be able to walk away.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you know that you can't do that, you take somebody with you that can negotiate it.
Yeah.
And make sure that you walk away from something that's not
Yeah.
right for you.
Yeah. And that's the reason why we went with my sister.
Now, here's a question.
Yeah.
Do the women at the Bunny Ranch have the same kind of customer service issues that we like? Do we have to do they have to be reminded that, hey, be nice. These are paying customers, sweetheart. Gotta lose the attitude. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's a fucking very good question, dude. Because we're all human beings. They're probably having a bad day just like everybody else. So, but the thing is that I think they understand that they gotta suck it up. You know? But I'm saying, like...
Why'd you stick your tongue out like that?
Because he said,
suck it up. But I think they understand that they gotta caress the customer. You know what I mean? They can't have attitudes. Dude.
Right. They have to have that finesse to be able to.
Yeah, you have to, dude. Otherwise, you're not gonna get your 1,000 or whatever they charge.
And I wonder, like, you know, when you go to a car dealership, they try to upsell you, or you go to Best Buy and you're gonna buy a TV. Oh, well, you know what? You like that one, but look, for another $300, you can get this one. It has this, it has this, and it has
Here's
that.
an extra cable in case this one goes out.
Yeah. Right.
They do that.
Hey, do you have a Blu-ray DVD player? Do you have one that's 4K? Because I mean, why get a 4K TV if you're not gonna? Oh yeah, well okay, let's go ahead and throw that in.
Yeah.
Right? They upsell you.
Fuck yeah.
You go to a car dealership. Oh, do you want the anti-erosion? Do you want the carpet shits for the floor? Do you want this? Do you want that?
Yeah.
Do you want the extra warranty?
Sunroof.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if when you go into the Bunny Ranch, if they also upsell.
You want infantilism? You want sodomy?
Whoa, what's infantilism?
You never heard of infantilism?
Oh, that's when they act like babies, right?
Yeah.
And they,
Yeah, I was
They
going to say,
dress up
something
like a
tells
big-
me it's probably illegal.
yeah.
Yeah.
In 49 of our 50 states.
Yeah.
You know, in the UK, it's very, very
Sought
sought
after.
after. Yeah, infantilism. I saw this was
Is
years
it
ago.
people acting
No,
like
no,
babies or
this
like
was
actually babies?
No.
No.
Like you walk in and you say, hey, I want to be the baby. And they put a diaper on you and you sit there.
and they put the bib on you and the little tootie and they smack you around and the girl smacks you and don't do that and the guy's like, oh, okay, like it's crazy.
make you go in your diaper and then they clean you
Dude,
and
yeah.
spank you for
Stop
it.
it.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Being
You
serious?
are
My
bullshitting
My
me.
buddy,
I'm being serious.
This is fucking
No, I'm
disgusting. We have humans that act like this in the world.
Yeah, of course.
Can we eliminate them? Is that possible?
I don't know about all that, right?
They probably bring a lot of money into the world doing that shit. You know
They
what I
do
mean?
spend a lot
Yeah,
of money.
not to my world.
Yeah, right?
I had a buddy of mine who, when I first started working at the Arts, this was like 8-9 years ago, and he was from the UK, and he came down here, and he started working with us because he does he's weird. He does world trips, and he stays in certain locations for a certain amount of time, and then he leaves. And I was like, oh, where are you? Because he's accent, you know, oh, no, whatever. And I'm all like, hey, where are you from? He goes, oh, from UK. And I'm like, all right, cool, dude. I'm like, he goes, and then once I got to know him and I was asking, got comfortable with him, and we started hanging out a little bit, and I was like, hey, dude, so what do you guys do with it for fun? Oh, dude, UK is crazy, man. And I'm like, wow. He goes, oh, dude, we got underground clubs and blah, blah. Oh, fuck
They have a huge underground scene.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but I mean, if it's anything like the fucking movies, they have a huge underground.
And there's for some reason they're into techno and all kinds of weird
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
like
they're
you know,
EDM.
that kind of shit. And he was telling me that there's also sex clubs and shit. I'm like,
Fucking vampire showers and shit.
yeah, there's some and that's part of like the underground sex scene.
Yeah.
And he's all like, oh yeah, dude, there's underground sex clubs. And I'm like underground sex clubs. He's like, oh yeah. He goes, us UK, his accent, I can't do it. He's like, UK's, we're fucking crazy, you know. And I was like, okay, well, like what are you like? What? And he goes, well, there's a rich area. And I forgot what part of the UK, and he goes, and there's underground clubs, and you go into underground clubs,
Essex.
and you go into this little, and he's all like, the way he ppictures like the size of this room, and there's like a little office, and it's dark like this, and there's a lady in front, and she asks you like, oh, okay, so what do you prefer? So they give you like a little thing
Like
where
a
you
menu?
fill
A
out,
menu?
yeah,
Holy
you fill
shit.
it out, you tell her what you like, and then they'll be like, all right, cool, well, we'll get that going for you, you know, and it's all like underground type shit, you know, so they pay like $1,000, $2,000, whatever the case is. And so you walk in, and he goes, dude, there's nothing but fucking rich people that do this shit. Like, they're like high end people that you don't fucking like, celebrities and shit that go to these things. And he's all like, yeah, you go underground, dude, and you ask, he said infantilism, and I'm like, what the fuck is infantilism? And he's like, oh yeah, they dress you up like a baby, you know, they spank you, they tell you no. There's I forgot the other one that he says that they poop on you. I forgot what that's called. Yeah, he goes, but
Yeah, we
they
can
poop
skip that part.
that kind of shit. Where he goes, they put you like, there's like a glass, like a plexiglass thing, like a chair, and then the guy's just laying flat on his back on the floor, and then they put the plexiglass on top of it, and it has like those hole where the girl sits down on. Yeah.
Can we skip that part?
So here's my
Jesus
question now.
fucking Christ.
Yeah,
I just have one question, Sebastian. If you want to plug your ears, that's great. But I have a question. Let's say you're the performer of said sex act, if that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Or fetish,
Right.
better said.
Yeah.
How do you shit on command?
I don't know, dude.
They probably have a few
Women
lined
already
up
said
that
it.
have one on deck. And they're just fucking
That one
clamping
ready to
that
go,
shit.
huh, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? Okay, so let's say you're in the waiting room waiting for your turn to go out there and sit on the plexiglass chair, right?
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my god, I hope somebody comes in soon. 'Cause I got a trail poking out right now, you know.
They probably have a certain diet too to keep it a certain consistency.
No corn, please, no corn. So let's.
I want it solid too.
Eat a lot of fiber.
So let's say you're that girl and you're sitting there and you just can't take it and you got to go. So you just go to the
Just
bathroom
go,
and you
dude.
shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you lose out for the
No,
night.
there's probably
Yeah.
priority. They're like, okay, who has to go the worst?
right.
And they go up to
They
the
probably
front.
do have like 2 or 3
Playing
ladies.
rock toilet paper shit.
Who's gonna go first, Amigo? Holy shit, dude. Oh, my goodness.
You're in luck tonight. You're getting Rolling Thunder. 3 girls are going to shit on you at the same time.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, and then he told me all kinds of other ones where I don't remember, but there's ones where they beat you like with the whip.
Yeah,
and
there's
It's called
there's
masochism and sadism.
Right.
That
Then
shit,
there's
yeah.
probably like foot fetishes. And,
foot fetishes, yeah, with the massage or licking the toes and shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit, dude.
and then
Yeah.
what do we
What is it?
what was it called?
Which one?
Getting pegged?
BDSM.
Oh, fisted?
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting
shit.
pegged. There's probably that too.
Yeah, there is. There's all kinds of shit. And then what's that? It's a very well-known place, obviously in Europe.
I've never heard of it.
And,
4 floors of horse.
Where what?
4 floors of horse.
Yeah, where you walk and it's like a long like alleyway, and there's glass, and there's girls like just sitting there, and you get to pick one. Like, and it's a whole like alleyway full
I don't
of
know
that
about
stuff.
that one. Is that the
I'm
Red Light
sorry,
District?
did you say 4 floors of whores?
Yeah, that's a thing.
And what is it? What is your...
It's a 4-floor brothel.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm not going to
in
tell
the
you where
UK.
it's at. You got to look that shit up.
In
I
the
want
UK
that shit to be in your search history.
You said in the UK?
Somewhere over there, yeah.
Yeah, because he told me that, and it's very famous. Everybody goes there, dude, and it's literally like
Is it called Whore Alley?
I feel
It
a
must
fucking
be
trip
like
to
that.
Europe coming on. Fuck.
yeah, and it's very famous, dude. If you look it up, it's very famous. And
He's going to look it up. There's no question.
Oh yeah,
Let's go do a fucking podcast from the alley.
fuck yeah, dude. That should be dope, dude.
Right?
Fuck yeah.
Hi, what's your name? My name's Alice.
We're here with
Yeah, what is all this?
We're here with 3.5 of the 4 whores.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, dude.
What say you, little midget?
Oh,
Hey, those are heavy
Sebastian will
little
be at the-
fuckers.
I don't want to come down there. There's a midget.
I'll cunt punt a midget just to be on the fucking podcast.
Shit, dude. Yeah, dude. He says like 2 blocks worth, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a big 2 blocks worth of whores, basically like hookers, and they're all like, you walk and there's like maybe it's like that. It's what do you say? It's like 4 floors or 3 floors, and on the bottom floor there's literally like, if you can imagine, just a big window, like huge windows, and there's just
So it's
girls
like
just
shopping for a
It's like-
fucking
yeah.
puppy.
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
It's like
Just
walking down El Paseo. You're looking like in the windows.
Yeah.
And it's like mannequins, but instead of mannequins,
There's
it's
there's
horse.
hookers.
So
Yeah.
do you get to like rent one, or do you just look at them? Like,
No,
what's-
you look at them and you go inside because he said it's like 2 blocks worth.
It's like a whore vending machine.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
B6.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, and you look at them. Oh, I like that one. So because there's like different stores.
said like a vending machine. I just pictured her getting stuck and me shaking
Yeah, right.
the window. Fucking fall down, bitch,
Get
fall
out!
down.
You're banging on the window, dude.
I don't have any more money. Fall down. He's stuck in
Jesus.
Europe, broke, certain.
Yeah, right.
Please.
Shanking the vending machine of horrors.
Yeah, dude. Hey, it is very famous.
This is the first I fucking heard of it. Where the
Yeah.
hell is it? How do you know it and I don't?
My buddy Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. He told
Really?
me about it. Yeah,
The army guy?
because he wants to go to. I think it's in Germany,
Yeah.
somewhere over there.
Oh, the Four Futures.
That's... No, I think it would be the 9 floors of horror.
The 9?
9.
Holy shit,
God
dude.
damn it.
Yeah,
The 9
dude. When he
floors
told
of
me that shit,
China.
my jaw dropped. He goes, "Oh yeah, we're so fucked up over there," and I'm like, "Holy fuck, dude! Yeah,
Germany's
you guys
even
are."
worse.
Germany's even worse.
Germany's all about dominance,
What's
as
that
it
movie?
has been for the past few
What's-
decades.
What was that movie? Hostile. Is that from? I think that's that's based on Germany too.
No.
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 Hostel's a place where, like, let's say you went, like,
He's
say
saying
Amsterdam. It was in, huh?
No,
saying Hostile.
It's a movie. It's a movie called Hostel. Hostile or Hostel?
And it
Is
has-
it like
is
hotel but with an S?
Does it have Freddie
it's-
Prinze Jr. in it?
No. It's another Latino actor. He's kind of famous.
Yeah, it's where he goes and he stays at these different places, right?
Yeah, but then they end up killing him and his
Right.
friend.
So a hostel is like when you go, like, they're
like a
probably more
B&B.
famous. Like, it's like an Airbnb, but you're sharing it with a bunch of different
Oh yeah,
people.
yeah. That's what the movie's based on.
And
But I think it was
it's
in
all
Germany.
like one. Yeah, it's communal. It's like one room and bunk beds and like everything's.
I wonder if it's co-ed too. That'd be bad.
A lot of them are, dude. Like it's from. I mean, I've never heard of anybody.
I'm gonna
none
go
of my-
hosteling across Europe.
Right? Like nobody
Only co-ed.
nobody I know ever went to fucking Europe and went to hostel to hostel or
Fuck no,
you know
dude.
what I mean?
Or down the
Hostel hopping?
four floors of horrors.
Yeah, 4 floors of horrors. They went down to Coachella and went down to
and that's as Europe as they got because
the
they met
bad
some Europe
street of
guy.
broads that they got
The
down there. You know what I mean?
The 4 corners of horrors.
DHS, you know what I
Oh
mean?
no shit, dude. Yeah, dude, that place is famous, and I've seen it. The reason why it's famous because I've seen it in a bunch of movies. I can't believe you haven't seen that, dude. And they have like that. Oh, is it the red light district? I think it's called the red
Yeah.
light district.
Red
I
light
said that
districts out
earlier,
in
but-
Atlanta.
No,
Sure, no, I think
that's
that's in
something
Europe.
else in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I think it's called the red light district in Amsterdam. Amsterdam, I think it's.
And
where-
it's
Yeah.
all where all the whores hang out.
yeah, and the reason it's called red light district is
Because there's a
because
bunch of red lights.
yeah, it's the glass and it's like red lights. So you see like the girls, but they're like a red
So
tone.
it's a
like
district of red lights.
I thought it was just because of all those. There was a lot of stoplights, like every block.
no.
Well, you're clearly thinking of something else.
Yeah, I got to show it to you, dude. It's pretty legit, dude. I mean, if I ever have a chance to go over
It
there, I
doesn't
probably
sound
would.
that legit.
Yeah,
Like it sounds like it grew over time, and the authorities couldn't stop it.
I don't even know if it's still around though, dude.
like it. Like, we sit here and we fuck around and we talk about it. We're having fun, but because we're not from there. How scary would it be to go down? Hey, yeah, you're going to go down there and take a right, you 4 fucking cunts, and find yourself a girl, right? So you go and all of a sudden you're in this dark alley that's fucking long,
Yeah.
and all you see is shadows of girls up along the fucking walls until you beep, 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 beep,
I
and
like
the fucking
that
light.
one.
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
light comes on one, and you're like, no, not that one, and then you go in and put it.
Oh my god, it's like the fucking. Do you remember the scene in Toy Story where they're in the fucking claw machine?
Oh yeah.
The claw.
Oh, yeah, the claw.
And you just
You have been chosen.
Just picks
You
you up,
have
pick
been
up one
chosen.
it just picks up. No shit, dude. That should be fucking cool.
Right, but how fucking weird would that be to somebody that's not from there to go like
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's normal to them. It's weird to us.
I think I would probably I feel like I might have a panic attack going down there.
Car vending machines are weird for us, and they
Yeah.
were built
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah. They
Yeah.
have that now.
It's fucking crazy,
The-
right?
that
Fucking
shit flash you.
flashbanging me.
Floating above my
shit, dude.
legs.
What was that movie?
That sounds so. That sounds so shady. Which one of your whores is calling you?
It's your brother.
Is her name Svetlana?
Svetlana. Yeah, she's stuck in the
Yeah.
machine. Mingo, come get me out. I know,
That's
it's
not
wrong.
how a Svetlana would talk.
Go shake the machine, Mingo.
I can't do a female Russian. I can only do male Russian.
Yeah, I can only do male Russian too.
Said, Mingo, I'm still stuck in vending machine. Can you please come back to
Ivana Humpalat.
right?
Dude, when you did that fucking bit with the fucking drive-through Russian guy, dude. Holy shit, that's fucking funny, dude.
The drive-through Russian guy.
Yeah, remember you're like, oh, imagine if there was a fucking drive-through Russian guy.
Right?
Welcome to McDonald's.
Hey,
Welcome
welcome to
to
McDonald's. Can I
McDonald's.
take your order, please?
Would you like double McCheeseburger or diabetes?
Holy shit.
I give you pack of French fries for only trade of one goat.
Lady, I hear you're having hard time breathing. Perhaps you would like a salad. Yes?
You drive up to the window. He's like, "Oh, you have more than 3 chins. You should get half salad.
Right?
You should get half salad and cup of water.
Your kids,
I
your
take
kids,
Coke away.
your kids are fat too.
Yeah.
Maybe they have other part of your salad. Yeah?
Maybe instead of fries, they get apples with Happy Meal.
And apple juice for everybody.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
No fries for you.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Maybe you should park and walk inside for a little exercise. Yeah?
Maybe next time you ride your bike to McDonald's.
Look at you, lady. Even your babushka
Yeah.
is big.
I'm
your
surprised
baby
you are not.
babushka.
I'm surprised you are not honking horn with your fat fucking stomach.
Every
my
time you turn.
goodness. Holy
When
shit, dude.
fucking
Yeah.
start going Filipino.
You did.
That was
Every time you
Oh my
turn,
God.
your pat hits the honking part of steering
Oh
wheels.
shit.
that
Oh
was
my
like
god.
yeah, that was Russian Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah,
Every time you turn.
they break you.
Oh shit, dude.
Holy shit!
Oh my
Don't
name-
sneeze while
his-
driving. You're going to turn left.
His name is Ramboshka.
Right?
Ramboshka?
Ramboshka.
Ramboshka.
Russian Sylvester
Stallonskis.
Stallone. Yeah. Sylvester Slana
Stajlonskis.
Slonskis.
Stallonskevayevich.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Too much.
Oh
Too much.
my
Too
God, That's
much.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So you know.
Yeah.
That's how the day went.
So that happened.
I wonder how good their customer service is, Migo, at the red light district.
I don't think they have. Oh,
I don't think they have to have good fucking customer service.
No.
I think they take out their bra and panties and they're like,
Okay, do it.
okay, we're good, whatever.
Yeah.
Treat me how you want. Ranking.
Oh, dude, that's some crazy shit, though, dude.
What?
Well, it goes into a different topic because there are some very beautiful Russian women that get sucked into those type of things.
they're either ones or they're tens.
Yeah.
Russians.
There's no middle ground.
Yeah, there's no in
Yeah.
between.
Either they're
No, that's
really
true.
hot Russians or they're just fucking
Babishkas.
like the ones that are living out in the fucking
Or they're
country
like, why
shaving
can't the Red
fucking-
Army shoot you and your family? Like,
Oh, shit. That bad, huh?
yeah.
like the ones in all the movies that have the scars and they're like from Lithuania and have that fucking big old
Lip.
That and they've
wart on their nose.
Oh,
and
yeah.
their fucking hair.
and
with
they
the
don't
hair
wear.
sticking out.
They never wear normal clothes. They wear like the fucking the wrap that's around their
Yeah,
head, and they
yeah.
have the little bag, and they're
And yeah,
get
and
the
they
fuck
waddle
out of
everywhere.
my way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lithuanian, yeah, with that
that
big
would be
old
that
mole
would be
right
yeah
there.
that'd be my luck. Oh, sir, you're sorry you came in late. We had mad rush
Last
today.
one left.
Yeah.
Last one left.
Last one, or you get sloppy second.
She's not the looker, but she treats you good. Don't worry. She's worked here many years, got many
shit.
miles. Very good, very good.
Very good service, amigo.
No complaints. 5 stars on Yelp. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shit, dude.
Russian Yelp is probably just called help.
Right.
Oh, shit. Oh, help. That shit's funny, dude. You're like,
my
Ula was good.
No, that woman's name is not. Her name is fucking Baba Yaga. Like,
Baba, that's Boogeyman, isn't it?
yeah.
Boogeyman.
That's
Yeah.
a Boogeyman.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Holy
hilarious.
shit.
Holy shit. That would be my luck, though. I'd walk into the fucking 4 floors of whores and they're all gone.
No.
Except
the
for
fuck-
Baba Yaga.
Yeah,
No.
Baba Yaga.
No?
Your luck would be all the Baba Yagas are fucking gone.
And you get the
And you
hottest
have the
one in
Svet-
there.
yeah.
you have the
Yeah.
Svetlanas and the I don't know other Russian names.
Anna Konikova. Ooh, remember that? Remember her?
I don't think she's Russian.
Anna Konikova.
Yeah?
She's
Yeah,
the
Konikova is a
Russian
pretty Russian last
name.
Russian tennis player. She's fucking
What's
cute.
what's the president's wife's name?
Melania?
Melania? Melania?
Melania?
Melania? Yeah.
Oh, I think she's Russian, right? Miguel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Melania.
Eastern
Okay.
European.
Oh, you also we have left is ex-president wife. Melania.
Oh, I don't want her.
Yeah, I know, I'm good.
You can keep that one.
It's all orange on the
I'll
inside. I'm
save,
good.
I'll save my money for tomorrow morning when the
Yeah,
fresh
it's all
ones
orange
come
on
out.
the inside,
Right.
dude. Oh my goodness.
Jeez almighty. My cock come out looking like Cheetos. It's okay.
Oh, shit, dude. My God.
What happened to the show?
Cheetos and American cheese.
Ugh.
Oh my God, dude.
Fucking hilarious, though, right?
Yeah.
What a way to end the day. Like, today was, like, it was super busy today. And then our boss shows up out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
So now we got to be, like, extra on point.
Dude,
right?
my mouth was hurting from saying all the shit that we have to say at work.
I thought from kissing her
I
ass.
was gonna say it wasn't
Yes, I can do that. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You want me to shine your shoes, miss?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it was fucking horrible, dude. It was like, and yeah, you pegged it right, dude, because you were like, hey, I have a feeling. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And I put my shit on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit, Mingo was right. I was on my lunch break.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit, I hear somebody.
Mm-hmm. I get that spidey sense.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude.
here, put this on. They might be coming today. You know what I mean?
That's good shit right there, dude.
Hell yeah.
I don't
Hell yeah. So did she end up buying a car, or what happened?
No, she.
Let's wrap that shit
I
up.
actually thought that she was gonna, because the last one she test drove was the. What was the last one she test drove? I think it was the Subaru, and she really liked that. But Jesse was the one that was a little bit like, no, Jesse was the one that liked the Subaru. Marcy was the one that she was just like,
It's gonna be Marcy's car, right?
It's gonna be Marcy's car.
And is it? Are they getting the wagon, or are they doing the STX or whatever it is?
They're doing like it's like a cross wagon SUV type car. It's legit though, dude.
It's a lesbian car.
Yeah,
That's why
That's
she
what
doesn't
it is.
like it. She's
Yeah.
gonna have to cut her hair short. That's part of the contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
they give her the-
partial.
they give her the car, they give her the keys, and they give her a flannel with no sleeves.
A pair of
Overalls.
fucking- that and what are the sandals?
Oh, Crocs
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
or Birkenstocks.
Yeah, those ones.
There you go.
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks. Yeah. You know which one those are, right?
No, I have no idea.
They
I
have
know
the
the
leather
Crocs.
straps on top, and the foot portion of it is made of cork, and then they have like a leather strap along the bottom.
I was like,
What you
really? Is that what you were?
Yeah, like
Yep.
those.
Oh, like that?
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, lesbians wear that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I was like, there's.
Have you heard that? That's my sister, my older sister. She wanted to come and see what this was all about.
Your hair's pretty short though.
And she does like flannels.
That's true.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
And drives a Ford.
Ay. No, dude. But honestly, dude, it was a nice ride, dude. It was a nice car, dude. I love the interior. It was too small for me because I like more like a bigger car. But it was nice. The interior was nice. It looked like a Tesla from the inside.
This fucker says he likes a bigger car.
Yeah.
He's got that little BMW out there.
Yeah. And all the other cars you drove are not big cars.
So
then-
but they're spacious. Well, for me, they're spacious.
So today, what are you trying to
Yeah.
say, fucker?
No, I say like for me.
So
like,
You see what he did too? He said for me they're spacious.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So my Cadillac, the radiator went out on it today, so I had to. My son took me to work, and Manny brought me home. So before we left for work, Manny said, "Hey, do you know how to drive a stick shift?" I'm like, yeah. All right, cool. So you're gonna have to drive.
Yep.
What? He said, "Yeah, my passenger side door doesn't open, so you'll have to, so that you don't have to climb over. I'll climb into the passenger seat, and then you drive." I was like, "Ain't that about a bitch?" I said, "All right, that's cool."
Dude.
So we go out,
That's your
and
style,
we go
dude.
out, right? And I don't want to walk with him because I'm sure everybody's looking at us like, why are these two guys walking to the fucking driver's side?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or better yet, ¿por qué los dos hombres están andando para el lado de manejar? You know what I mean? Would have been like that more. And
shit,
so
dude.
he gets in and climbs over to the passenger seat, right? And I have to move his seat all the way back so that my belly will clear the steering wheel.
It doesn't honk every time you turn.
Yes, as I plop into the seat, right, and try to. Now I'm like a turtle on my back trying to get my left leg in the car. So I finally get it in. I shut the door. Then I'm trying to adjust. And I said, okay, so is it tilt steering wheel or is it telescope too? No, it just tilts. So then it tilts. I was like, fuck, a BMW doesn't have telescope steering?
So you pull it into telescopes.
Yeah, but that didn't happen until we got to the gas station.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't even know I had that.
So here I
he
am,
probably didn't understand what you meant.
right?
I was like, no, it just goes up and down, dude.
He was in the car looking up
Yeah.
telescope on his phone before on the way to the gas station.
Let me go. What is that? This is a telescope.
Right. So we get to the gas
It's not a
station.
telescope. It's a fucking steering wheel. What are you
Right? Why? What are you trying to see? So we get to the gas station, right? And there's this gorgeous girl
Yeah.
on the opposite side of where we were at. So, and I had already, by this point, I had already forgot that he had to climb into the passenger seat. He says, "Hey, is it cool if I just zelly you money and you go out and pump it? Because I don't want to.
Because I don't want to Dukes of
I
Hazzard.
don't want to have the Dukes of Hazzard out of this car while that hot chick's
shit,
there."
dude.
And I'm like, you motherfucker. So then that's when I popped the little thing and it does telescope, jackass.
That's when he found the it was going up and down, left and right. I was like, oh shit, does that? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I didn't know it did all that.
Yeah.
Hey, you learn something new every day, Mingo.
So then I had to put gas in the car for him.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't gonna jump out that fucking window, dude. There's no way.
Fucking hilarious, dude. I'm like,
man.
Jesus Christ. Only fucking Manny.
Today was a weird day, dude.
It was a weird
Yeah,
day.
today was a weird day.
From Jump Street, dude. Like,
Yeah, it was
really, really
fucking
weird. I didn't expect to walk out and see that big ass puddle underneath my truck, and now I got to figure out
What's
fixing it and doing all that crap, and it's always something, dude. Always
Oh
something.
yeah, dude. That's life, dude. Shit comes up all the fucking time.
I should do is put some JB weld on the bottom of it, and then go turn it in.
Christ.
Go turn it in at Kia.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Right?
You're not getting no deal from Kia. What the
Yeah,
fuck
right.
you talking about? You're gonna get banned from Kia.
Why? Hey, Kia, we're not mad at you. We just, we're going to allow
Manny
you
is.
time to represent and tell us what happened and show people while me and you make a deal.
Work something
right?
out.
Work something out.
Yeah, make it right.
Yeah.
You gotta make it right. Fuck yeah.
So if you work at Palm Springs Kia and know the manager and want to make it right, just holla at your boy. All right, don't forget, you can go on to Patreon. There's 3 different levels that you can go on and help contribute some money, help us stay on, and you get a little something out of it as well. If you just want to contribute, you just want to donate to us, you can do that at PayPal, Mingo's Madhouse at yahoo.com to do that. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any final words?
Bye.
Manny, any final words?
Fuck, I was about to say, don't go to Kia, but make it right.
Yeah. There you go.
Make Kia realize their mistake.
Make Kia great again.
Oh, don't say that.
There goes our viewers. It was nice being on the podcast while we had it.
Right?
Shit, dude.
We might do a reboot. You never know.
Yeah, right.
But there goes our opportunity in the tank.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you in a couple of days. Love you. Have a good time. Wait, what? Yeah,
good time.
love you. See you in a couple of days. Bye.